See? You so bored you had to start that.
Hi, my name is Chancellor Adam, and this is my informative speech on gestational diabetes. Diabetes, when you think of diabetes, you think of someone who has high sugar or is obese, right? But did you know that pregnant women could get diabetes only when they are pregnant? This form of diabetes is called gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes occurs in approximately 4% of all pregnancies. My fiance had gestational diabetes when carrying my first son, Brentley. It was my firstborn. Everyone, male and female, should know the causes, effects, and treatments of gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes is caused when a woman has high sugar levels in their pregnancy. There are many effects during these 9 months, but the levels are controlled with different forms of treatment. Almost all women have some form of impaired glucose intolerance as a result of hormonal changes that occur during pregnancy. That means that their blood sugar may be higher than normal, not high enough to have diabetes though. During the later part of pregnancy, normally the third trimester, those hormonal changes place which causes pregnant women at high risk for gestational diabetes. What are the causes of gestational diabetes? Increased levels of certain hormones made in the placenta organs connect to the baby's umbilical cord to the uterus, and it helps shift nutrients to the mother to help the fetal develop. They work by resisting the actions of insulin. Over the course of the pregnancy, these hormones lead to higher blood sugar levels. To try to decrease blood sugar level, the body makes more insulin to get glucose into cells to be used for energy. Usually the mother's pancreas is able to produce more insulin to overcome the effect of the pregnancy hormones or blood sugar levels. However, if the pancreas cannot produce enough insulin, blood sugar levels will raise, resulting in gestational diabetes. In addition to the causes of gestational diabetes, what are the effects of gestational diabetes? Diabetes can result in birth defects, a increased rate of miscarriage, a stillbirth, and overnutrition can cause your baby to grow faster than normal and be abnormally big when born. Having a large baby increases risk during labor and delivery. In addition to the causes and effects of gestational diabetes, what are the treatments for gestational diabetes? Treatments is you can take a form of pill called glyburide. It's in a pill form, and the doses range from 2.5 milligrams to 250 milligrams. Exercise, diet, and an insulin shot is the last step for the treatments of gestational diabetes. My girlfriend, or fiance, she had this form of gestational diabetes, but it wasn't as high risk. With her and my son, she took the medicine glyburide. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but she took the medicine. She took the lowest dose. It was 2.5 milligrams, and she had to take it every day. And she also had to go to the doctor 3 times a week to get her blood levels checked. And she also had to prick her finger every single day to check her blood sugar. She had to keep chart of it throughout the whole pregnancy. I think that it had to she couldn't get her sugar. She couldn't get above 40. I mean 120. I'm sorry. Get above 120. And if it did, then she would have to get a high dose of medicine or control it with exercise. The way she controlled it is she was kind of a caffeine addict. Well, she is a caffeine addict, and she loves Pepsi. So the sugars in it with the Pepsi cause her sugar to be high. So throughout the whole pregnancy, she had to do the hard thing and cut back on the sodas. She cut back. She actually drank diet drinks, which is kind of hard for her. But she did manage to get it throughout pregnancy, and we had a healthy baby boy. In addition to the causes and effects and treatments of gestational diabetes, it can be controlled with hard work and determination. Although gestational diabetes has a high effect, it is possible to have a normal pregnancy, which in my case we did. I told my fiance that we would have a very large baby, yet Brittany was born 2 weeks early and only weighed 6 pounds 8 ounces. Although gestational diabetes is only at 4% of pregnant women, those 4% of higher chance of having type 2 diabetes later in life. Luckily she hadn't went to the doctor yet for a 6-week checkup, but we're hoping and praying that this Friday when she goes to the doctor, she hopefully will not have diabetes afterwards. She isn't having any type of symptoms of having diabetes. She hadn't checked her blood sugar, but when she has checked it just to see how it is, it has been normal. So we think that she will not have diabetes after the pregnancy. So that's very good. But gestational diabetes can be controlled. It can be harmful, but it can be controlled with determination and with the help of the significant other, and it can be controlled, and that's it.